Alright, y'all, so check this shit out. I've been reading my comments today. I've been kind of chill. I haven't really been doing much. It's a Sunday, so, Sunday is supposed to be the day of rest, although I'm not a religious man. But I do know that the Sunday is supposed to be the day of rest, so that's what I did. I just rested today, and, I did a few things, and, yeah, you don't care about that, do you? Of course not. Let's continue, shall we? Anyway, so I'm reading through comments today, and of course, because I've got a big fucking mouth, I've got to comment on a lot of videos, and of course, because I'm stating facts, that's what I love to do. I love to just state facts. I really try my hardest to make sure that if I argue a point, I throw in as many facts as possible. And yeah, sometimes I'll be completely wrong, and that's completely understandable. You're never going to be 100% right. But the things that people have been arguing with me today about are just, my God, guys. If you've ever seen an argument in my comment section against me, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. These fucking mentally challenged people. They're not really mentally challenged. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody who has like a mental disorder, like a serious one, like cerebral palsy or something. But these people, they act like they're mentally challenged, but they're not. And that kind of mentality just drives me crazy. Anyways, these people are arguing with me for like, it's 8 o'clock, it's like nearly 9 o'clock in the afternoon for me right now. I started reading these things around 6 o'clock, so they've been arguing with me for 3 hours straight. You'd figure these people who love to tell me you have no life would have a life and not argue with me for 3 hours straight. But anyways, these kids would sit there and argue with me and argue. And no, I'm not putting it up on the screen. I don't want to be doing that every time I get in an argument with somebody on YouTube. If I did that, my videos would be in the thousands, okay? But anyways, you'd figure they'd be, counter-arguing properly. They'd be throwing facts at me. They'd be throwing truths at me. Something to make themselves look smart. But no, nobody... And I mean, like 99.9% of the people who's ever argued with me on a YouTube video never have anything good in their counter arguments. It's always the same bullshit. Either, number one, you're jealous. Number two, you're fucking retarded, dude. Or number three, kill yourself. I get a lot of those. Okay, you think, certain big YouTubers get enough kill yourselves? I get them pretty much just as much as everybody else. And it just goes to prove to me how stupid, again, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again, a large majority of today's generation, because again, these are fucking kids. No adult would honestly sit here and argue with me something this stupid for 3 hours straight. Nobody would be that dumb, and if they are, that's the motherfucker that has no life. But anyways, you'd figure these kids are just so fucking retarded, guys. These kids, as I've stated like multiple times, are some of the dumbest people this generation has ever spawned, and some of the dumbest motherfuckers to have ever walked this planet. You thought Jersey Shore was stupid? You thought things like that were stupid? You don't know until you read children's YouTube comments. I've showcased this in the past, guys, but seriously, you have to see it to believe it for yourself. And some of you out there who actually use YouTube more than once a day know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? These people cannot counter-argue. These people only they throw insults like a motherfucker at you. All they can say is, kill yourself, die, get AIDS, kill yourself, you're a fucking faggot. I got called a fuckboy today. I got called a fuckboy even though I was not going after a woman of any kind. Do you idiots who are against me even know what the term fuckboy means? Now, I'm no dictionary, but I do know that a fuckboy, it revolves around doing whatever a woman wants just to get sex. So how is me calling out angry grandpa making me a fuckboy? How does that even make any logical sense in any way, shape, or form, you retarded children of the internet? I really hope this is a large majority of just kids, because I can understand that. But if a lot of these people are adults, that's fucking scary, man. So anyways, guys, my question to you guys is, can people even counter-argue anymore? Because as far as I've seen, nobody knows how to counter-argue. If you're going to fucking counter-argue anything that I say, here's an idea. Come up with some fucking facts. And if you can't counter-argue with actual facts, you look like a fucking idiot. You look like a rabid fanboy who's only defending something just because I like it. God, people are so stupid these days, man. People are just so fucking stupid. Anyways, guys, this is Super Snow. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you guys later.